How many times have you found yourself in the midst of a mistake that left a deep impact on your life? Mistakes. We've all made them. They might have been as minor as forgetting an umbrella on a rainy day, or as significant as a major career misstep. However, it's important to remember that mistakes are universal. They are not a sign of failure, but rather a part of life and personal development. It's natural to feel a wave of negative emotions when we make a mistake, from regret to embarrassment, even guilt. But it's crucial to not let these feelings consume us. Instead, we should see them as opportunities for growth, chances to learn something new about ourselves and the world around us. Mistakes, in essence, are the stepping stones on the path to wisdom. They are the teachers in the school of life, providing invaluable lessons that pave the way for our future success. Remember, no one is immune to mistakes, but the key lies in how we respond to them. Overcoming mistakes is not about eliminating them from our lives, but about learning to handle them effectively. Mistakes, my friends, are the raw materials of success. They are the stepping stones that pave the path to progress. And overcoming them, it's not a matter of erasing them from our existence, but rather of learning to manage them in a way that drives growth and improvement. The first step towards overcoming mistakes? Acknowledgement. Yes, it's a bitter pill to swallow, isn't it? But it's also a necessary one. Recognize the mistake for what it is. A misstep, an error, a deviation from the path you intended to tread, and take responsibility for it. Don't dodge it, don't deflect it, don't deny it. Own it. It's your mistake and yours alone. This is the cornerstone of personal growth and the beginning of turning a setback into a comeback. The second step is understanding. Ask yourself, what led to this mistake? Why did it happen? Explore the circumstances, the decisions, the actions that led to this point. This is not about self-blame or self-pity. It's about gaining clarity, about seeing the mistake in its full context so you can comprehend its nature and its roots. And the third step, perhaps the most crucial of all, is learning. Once you've acknowledged and understood your mistake, it's time to extract the lessons it holds. What can be done differently next time? How can you avoid a similar misstep in the future? Every mistake is a teacher if you're open to its lessons. Identify the changes you need to make, the adjustments you need to implement, the new paths you need to forge. Remember, these steps are not a magic wand nor a quick fix. They're not a one-size-fits-all solution. They are, however, a powerful framework to start with. They provide a roadmap to navigate the terrain of mistakes, to transform them from stumbling blocks into stepping stones. These steps are not a one-size-fits-all solution, but they provide a framework to start with. Knowing how to overcome mistakes is just the beginning. The real challenge lies in implementing this knowledge. It's like learning to play the piano but never actually playing a tune. It's not enough to just understand the theory of overcoming mistakes. We need to apply it to our real-life situations. Let's consider a simple example. Imagine you've just burnt the dinner. You've made a mistake, sure, but it's what you do next that truly matters. Do you throw in the towel and order takeout, or do you take a moment to understand what went wrong, forgive yourself, and try again? The latter, though it may be the harder option, is the route that leads to growth and improvement. In the grand scheme of things, it's not about avoiding mistakes altogether. It's about accepting that mistakes are a natural part of life, forgiving ourselves when they happen, and using them as stepping stones towards becoming better versions of ourselves. Remember, the goal isn't to live a mistake-free life, but to learn, grow, and evolve through these experiences. To wrap up, let's revisit the main points discussed today. We've journeyed through the art of making mistakes, a universal human experience. Mistakes, we've learned, are not to be feared or shamed, but embraced as opportunities for growth and learning. We then navigated the steps in overcoming these missteps. First, acknowledging the mistake, an act of courage and honesty. Second, understanding why it happened, which requires introspection and analysis. Third, formulating a plan to prevent repetition, a strategic move that fosters growth and resilience. Finally, we underscored the importance of implementing the learning from our mistakes. This is where the real transformation occurs, turning the knowledge gained from our errors into tangible action. It's the final, crucial step in transforming setbacks into setups for comebacks. So the next time you make a mistake, remember it's not a setback, but a setup for a comeback. Embrace it, learn from it, and move forward. After all, to err is human, to learn divine. Thank you for tuning into this video and showing your support for self-education and lifelong learning. If you found this content valuable, please take a moment to show your appreciation by giving the video a like. And if you haven't already, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more informative content in the future. We love creating content that is both informative and engaging, and we want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments what topics you'd like us to cover next. Your feedback helps us create videos that you'll love. If you're interested in learning more about this topic or related subjects, be sure to check out the other videos on our channel. You'll find a wealth of information that will help you on your journey of self-improvement and personal growth. Once again, thank you for your time and attention. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more great content in the future.